remembered, not least in the form of a blue plaque installed in her hometown of Inverness in 2022. But she first came to prominence as Gordon Daviot, whose 1932 play Richard of Bordeaux ran for over a year in the West End and made a star of John Gielgud. Her love of the theatre spills over into some of her detective fiction. In her debut mystery, The Man in the Queue in question is outside a theatre, while an actress is drowned in A Shilling for Candles, a story which benefits from her inside knowledge of the theatrical world. The most commercially successful female playwright in history is none other than Agatha Christie. Murder mystery plays constitute a subject in themselves, explored in depth by Amnon Kabachnik in a series of massive and highly informative tomes, Blood on the Stage, and Christie's The Mousetrap is legendary for its longevity, while Witness for the Prosecution is a superb courtroom drama. Three-Act Tragedy is an Hercule Poirot novel which weaves the theatrical into the storyline with breathtaking ingenuity. To say much more would be a spoiler, but the book is an underestimated example of her mastery of her craft. There is also an important theatrical component in another of Poirot's cases, Lord Edgware Dies. Shakespearean references abound in the Christie canon and crime fiction generally. Clifford Whitting's Measure for Murder, for instance, is set around an Amdram version of Measure for Measure. While there are no prizes for guessing the title of the play which is the subject of a school production in Michael Gilbert's excellent crime novel, The Night of the 12th. Many writers have taken advantage of the fact that the theatre and the concert hall offer marvellous opportunities for a dramatic murder. The same is, of course, true in film and television, as with Alfred Hitchcock's two versions of The Man Who Knew Too Much. The opportunities are not only endless, but also infinitely varied. Take, for instance, two American crime novels which appeared close together in time, 1929 and 1931, but which could hardly be more different in terms of content and style. Ellery Queen's debut whodunit, The Roman Hat Mystery, is a cerebral puzzle concerning the death of a lawyer who is a member of a theatre audience. Raoul Whitfield's Death in a Bowl concerns the killing of Maestro Hans Reiner at the Hollywood Bowl, which gives rise to another case for Ben Jardin, a tough Los Angeles detective. The novel is a minor classic of the hard-boiled subgenre, and a world away from the good-natured gentility of Sebastian Farr's Death on the Downbeat and Cyril Hare's When the Wind Blows, both of which see murder committed at a concert. Actors regularly pop up as characters in murder mysteries, no doubt because their chameleon skills are very useful in stories in which imposture and identity switches form a key ingredient. Occasionally they operate as amateur detectives. Charles Paris is one prominent example, while Anne Maurice's Tessa Crichton, although less well known, enjoyed a lengthy career as a sleuth. In Ruth Rendell's best-selling series about the Sussex cop Reg Wexford, a key presence in the supporting cast is his daughter Sheila, a successful actress who plays a significant part in several of the novels. Short stories set in the world of the stage are not quite as plentiful, but in this anthology I have endeavoured to provide a mix of mysteries featuring famous crime writers and also those who are long forgotten. I'm grateful to Nigel Moss, Jamie Sturgeon, and John Cooper for their suggestions and advice, and also to everyone at the British Library who helped to bring this collection to life. Martin Edwards, www.martinedwardsbooks.com. A note from the publisher. The original novels and short stories reprinted in the British Library Crime Classics series were written and published in a period ranging for the most part from the 1890s to the 1960s. There are many elements of these stories which continue to entertain modern readers. However, in some cases there are also